So a while back, my brother Eric responded to a video by Wesley Virgin, who is apparently a scammer. And you guys seem to really like this video. And one of you actually asked us to also react to John Crestani. I hope I'm pronouncing his last name right. But you asked us to react and say whether he's a scammer or not. And your wish is our command. So now I will be reacting to John Crestani. And this video is about quit your job, do this instead. That is the title. Very intriguing. Let's watch it. I am watching it in 1.25 speed, so bear with me. But let's go ahead.
If you're thinking about quitting your job, I think it's a great idea. I quit my job back in 2012, and in this video, I'm going to go over 5 different ways that you can earn money without having a full-time job, and I'm going to go over my top suggestions for how to earn money. Now, when I quit my job back in 2012, I actually ended up making more money than I was ever making at my job. And I'm going to go over a few ways that you can do it too. 4.3 million.
Okay, I'm going to switch it to regular speed because he speaks fast and I don't want to miss anything. Nothing said so far other than just he quit his job in 2012, was it? And he's been making much more money than he ever did in his job. There's a lot of images of rich lifestyle, which I always find a little suspicious, but it might just be a grab for attention. Sometimes that's just what you need to do.
Americans quit their jobs in August. The nationwide quit rate increased 2.9% of the workforce. That's the highest percentage.
Now it feels too slow, so I'm gonna up it back to 1.25.
Ever reported. Folks, that is crazy. Almost 3% of everyone in the US quit their jobs in a single month. Obviously, there's something wrong with how everything's working out, right? Jobs are not even paying the bills for many of us anymore. And if you haven't adapted to what the new economy is moving towards, and I'm going to go over a number of ways that you can start and move into the new economy, it's really crazy just the changes going on in the world right now. According to QZ, nearly 7% of workers in the U.S. food service and lodging industry quit their job in August. Okay, 7% of everybody who's working as a server, a chef, a cook, a hotel person, a janitor, front desk. I guess folks are just either scared of CBD. Can't say this on YouTube just because, trying to keep this channel alive. It's already sketchy as it is. But let's go over some ways that you can actually earn money.
It's kind of funny because he said, trying to keep this channel alive, it's already sketchy as it is. What does that mean? Is your channel sketchy? Should we be worried? What does it mean that he says it about himself? Okay, so far, again, he's just giving some stats about people quitting their jobs. I don't know the reasons, also pandemic and stuff. I mean, they might be quitting their job because of reasons that have nothing to do with satisfaction of the job. Or they might not be satisfied, I don't know. But I think it's kind of problematic to assume that just because people are quitting their jobs, that means that there's an issue with the workspace as we know it. There are a lot of issues with the workspace and it is constantly changing. So I do agree that you should adjust yourself and see where you can be relevant in the real world and also see how your employment serves your lifestyle, which I think is something that kind of gets ignored a lot of the time. So your identity is not just your employment. Your employment should be serving the ideal lifestyle that you want and not the other way around. I can definitely agree with that. Is the right option for you to quit your job? I don't know. Let's see what he says.
And earn a living without having a job right now. Let's go. So the first way you can start earning money is tasks. And the website I suggest you look up, or the app to install on your phone, is called TaskRabbit. I actually use this app a lot. I've hired my house cleaner through it. I've hired people to put up pictures and install my TV, do those wall mounts on the TV. I've hired people to do random tasks to pick up stuff for me. Sometimes I'll even hire somebody to kind of be my assistant for the day. I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on TaskRabbit, as I'm sure a lot of other Americans and other people around the world have used TaskRabbit to hire folks for anything, whether it's moving, babysitting, just any sort of local task. It's a great app to get on and start earning money from. Now, I've had a great experience using TaskRabbit, and some of the people I've hired, I hire them on a regular basis through TaskRabbit, such as my house cleaner. She comes every single week. So whereas you might not get tons of regular work on TaskRabbit, you can certainly build up some regular work, whether you're a handyman, plumber, whatever you are doing, you can do that there.
Okay, completely valid. No, I'm not dissing TaskRabbit, but saying his whole idea from the beginning, the premise of this video is quit your job and become rich. You're not going to become rich off of TaskRabbit. I mean, you might make a lot of money, but the whole idea of being rich, and like I said before, your work serving your lifestyle, is that you at some point stop selling your time for money. And I don't see how TaskRabbit is going to allow you to do that. You're still selling your time for money, except now you don't have a regular paycheck. You have to chase gigs continuously continuously. And again, I'm not dissing that. I'm not familiar with TaskRabbit. I'm not saying you couldn't make money out of it, but saying that you would make more money than you did in your job from the point of quitting, I'm not sure. I'm actually interested to see if he has an affiliate link to TaskRabbit. Let's check it out. Nope, none of it. Okay. So it's not an affiliate link. Nothing wrong with TaskRabbit, just like it doesn't really fit the whole vibe that he gave in the beginning. Maybe he's trying to find some ways that feel more accessible. If you want to do something similar to TaskRabbit, but you're not located in, I'm guessing he's in the US, maybe in your country there's no TaskRabbit or an equivalent, you can go to Fiverr and Upwork and do freelancing work on the internet, the same concept.
Next really easy job you can transition to if you want to quit your job is driving, right? Anybody can drive, if you have a license, assuming. But Amazon Flex is a great place to work. They offer a lot of money, $18 to $25 an hour, and they have tons of jobs, okay? Actually, I don't know if they're a great place to work. I see all this stuff in the news, but I don't believe anything I see in the news. I think it's just all agenda driven, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but driving for Amazon, tons of jobs available. You also have Uber, Lyft, Postmates, DoorDash, Instacart. You have a lot of companies that will pay you to work from your phone and just drive things or do deliveries. So there's a lot of opportunity there if you're in an area where there are any of these apps active and you can drive. So many of these apps are around the world. So if you're in a Western country, you can probably find work by simply driving.
We're back to the gig economy. It's the same thing as the TaskRabbit one. Be basically a freelancer who drives people or does delivery for different companies. Again, there's nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't at all fit your idea of quit your job and make a lot of money. That's just quit your job and get another job that you're not employed, you're not an employee. You kind of manage yourself, there's more flexibility. That is true, but it's not gonna make you rich. And you're still selling your time for money and you're paying for gas. Not that I'm saying Uber or Lyft or any of these are bad. I think they're great. I love Uber, I do. But I'm just saying that if you are wanting to quit your job to create a different lifestyle and become rich, these might be good gigs to use while you're working on a business or something like that. But in the long term, is this what you want to do for the rest of your life? Because he doesn't present that as like a stepping stone to moving forward.
On simple economics, but a broader reassessment around life and purpose. That makes a lot of sense to me because when you go through all this weird stuff that happened last year, you reassess life. I know I did. I changed around my relationships. I changed around a lot of stuff in what I do because life is short. Why spend it working in a big 50-story box, in a box inside of a box, a cubicle inside of a big box building and going back down to the parking garage and getting in your other box and going home to your apartment box? It's mind-numbing. And I think the reason a lot of folks are going into more rural areas is because they're realizing that life's just too short to deal with all of the BS and the underpayment that employers are giving you. But you have to keep in mind, in order to really get paid what you want and what you believe you deserve and you are worth, you're going to have to work for yourself. And the problem with some of these task jobs and these driving jobs is you're never going to be able to get paid what you're worth because there's a market rate for many of these tasks.
Okay, good. He's saying what I've been saying. This is not like I'm an independent person financially. This is I'm chasing after the next gig. By the way, just all the things that he said about driving from a box to a box and going to a box. It's really up to your perspective. You might love your job in an office. Like I work in an office most days and I love it. But also if you don't, I think COVID made it really possible for a lot of people, a lot of employers to realize that remote work can be just as effective, if not more, as, physically getting into the office. So you could negotiate either a part-time remote job or completely remote job with your employer without ever quitting, which would really change your lifestyle. Of course, you would have to give the same production as you did in the office. Otherwise, it's not going to work for the long term. If this is something you want to do, I would really recommend reading The 4 Hours Workweek by Tim Ferriss. He talks about how you don't have to be an entrepreneur to actually work completely remotely and reduce your working hours. So check it out.
Same thing with driving. You are going to get paid by the hour. You're never going to make more than $25 an hour, maybe a little bit more than that. You have to think about it in the sense of if you want to get paid what you're worth, and you really want to work for yourself and have that income that you feel you deserve, you're going to have to do it yourself. You are going to have to pay yourself, and you're going to have to be an entrepreneur. And whether you are, and we'll go into some ideas for that later, but basically you are going to have to sell yourself. You're going to have to sell products. You're going to have to sell something in order to make money.
I don't know. Sometimes I get the feeling like she's cheating on me.
Yeah, I get that feeling too, man.
Now, people who have professions.
That little segment had nothing to do with what he said, but I mean, I still like it. So he's talking about becoming an entrepreneur, starting your own business. Let's see what he recommends. I think this is like the real money time.
Folks who have more of a professional or corporate background, there's a lot of places for you to make money online. An excellent place is Upwork.com. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years for various professional work, from having virtual assistants to web development to designs to photo editing, video editing. What else have I hired on there? Marketing, sales. I've hired so many things through Upwork, and it's a very powerful platform. That being said, you have to keep in mind that places like Upwork will take 20 to 40% of whatever you earn on their platform. And these platforms are extremely competitive because you are going against a completely international workforce. Our talent community earned over $2.3 billion on Upwork in 2020 across more than 10,000 skills in categories such as website and app development, creative and design, customer support, finance and accounting, consulting, and operations. Folks, $2.3 billion earned by folks on the site is nothing to sneeze at. It means there's a lot of people hiring on Upwork.com. There's a lot of jobs out there. Remember, it is highly competitive. So you are really going to have to sell yourself very well on this platform. You're going to have a very good looking resume, cover letter. You're going to have to send good proposals for your jobs. And it's a lot of work. I remember when I was still working my job in 2010, 11, and early part of 2012, I was doing marketing. I was managing Google advertising for different businesses. And I found a lot of work on Upwork. And in addition to my job's income, I was making an additional $5,000 a month by using Upwork to find other companies that wanted me to set up and manage their Google ads. And this was fantastic. It added extra money. But the other thing that is part of Upwork is I had to spend a lot of time. I spent 1 to 2 hours every single day or sending out proposals to employers that were looking to hire. The way it works is you bid.
So before we continue, I think Upwork, I mentioned that with TaskRabbit as well. It is still a gig economy. It's just an online one. So it's better, it's remote, you can do it wherever you want, as long as you have a laptop and an internet connection. And you can charge a lot on Upwork if you have a valuable skill. If you have something that is actually valuable and takes a while to learn and not everyone knows, you can really make money out of it. I completely agree with it. But it's still selling your time for money. Let's not pretend that it's not. It's still you selling your time for money or not building an asset. If you're really serious about becoming an entrepreneur, I mean, if you work on Upwork, basically you're a freelancer. And that's great. There's nothing wrong with it. You can be a freelancer for life and love it. But if you really want to become an entrepreneur and build a business, if you want to use Upwork, what I would recommend is testing out, like using Upwork as a way to gain experience and testing out an agency that you want to create. Let's say you do social media marketing and you want to create an agency. Start by taking gigs from Upwork. You make money off of it. You learn. You see what your customers want, and then you can create an agency. And in your agency already have customer reviews because you've already worked with people from Upwork. One thing that is really, really annoying, and I've seen it on social media marketing, which really annoys me, is agencies pretending to be freelancers on Upwork, and they have a cookie cutter, formula for social media, and that's not what we're looking for, but they pretend to be freelancers, and then we go up on an interview with them, waste our time, and it's the same interview always. They have like a very specific formula. I think maybe there's someone who's teaching it in a course. I have to find it, and then we'll review it as well, because it's super annoying. When I say I want to work with a freelancer, I want to work with a freelancer. Sometimes I'm looking for an agency, and that is when an agency on Upwork would be a really good idea. But don't be annoying. Don't be like that. That's the only thing.
Get on the jobs and you say, hey, I'll do this for $50 an hour. Hey, I'll do this for $500 for the month. Hey, I'll do this for $250.
Speaking of Upwork, if we want to talk about some skills that you can actually sell on Upwork, if you are a good video editor, that is very valuable. If you write good content, if you could be a VA, do customer support, if you're a developer, all of these things, by the way, we have hired from Upwork. It's a great platform.
In a week, whatever it is. So I would be spending tons of time sending out maybe 50 proposals a day to get that work in. So don't think it's just a breeze. You go on there and you're just chilling and you're getting work coming in to you. But that said, you can make a good income. And in addition to my job income, that allowed me at the age of 22 to be earning more than $10,000 a month. So I'm a big fan of Upwork, but keep in mind that it is very competitive and you're going to have to be very good at selling yourself. Now, the fourth category.
So I know the question was, is he a scammer? I don't know yet. So far, it's not really scamming. It's just kind of not very accurate advice compared to what he showed us in the beginning. But I like that. I mean, I think it's a good sign that he is talking about the disadvantages of Upwork. The fact that there is a lot of competition there. It's not super easy. Scammers would a lot of the time try to sell you something and kind of make it look like it's the easiest thing in the world. So the fact that he's talking about disadvantages as well is a good sign. Maybe the scam comes in the end. Maybe there's no scam and it's good advice.
Where you move into is marketing, and that's what I do for a living. I run a company that does software and it does affiliate marketing. And I also teach folks in my program, the Super Affiliate System, how to do affiliate marketing. I hire a lot of marketers as a result, being a marketing-led company. And I've used Marketer Hire. MarketerHire.com is a great site. I also use Upwork.com to hire different marketers, marketing agencies, and what have you. These sites are great. If you're a marketer, you can easily find work. There's lots of platforms to do so. Now, after I finish going through the last category here, I'm going to go over a few ways that you can earn money working for yourself as an entrepreneur in this new economy. And I'm going to go over the major categories that you can work for yourself, where the money is, so that you kind of get a clue into things. Now, the last category here is development. And if you
Okay, so he really schemed over marketing, which is funny because that's what he does. So I wonder why he schemed over it like that. I was really interested to hear what he would say about affiliate marketing because I know that's like his thing. I don't know. Maybe this is not the right video of his to watch. Maybe I should watch a video of him talking about affiliate marketing. If you have a video that you would recommend, that you would want to see us respond to, let us know in the comments, link it, and we will. But marketing is a really good opportunity. If you're a good marketer, you can do a lot there. And again, you can use Upwork to kind of gain experience and slowly grow. I don't know if he means affiliate marketing because it's kind of a broad subject, marketing. But let's say affiliate marketing, you can be a great affiliate marketer, but it's not super easy. It's like there's a lot to do there. Marketing is a whole world of its own. So I don't know how to respond to that because he kind of just skimmed over that, went on. So let's see development.
Understand web development. I'm assuming most of the folks here listening to this video don't. You can earn a lot of money online, but again, you still have to sell yourself. And a great site to hire web developers is called TopTool. Many folks on TopTool earn 6 figures a year. It's a very selective site with a lot of requirements. Last year, for instance, they had over 200,000 applications from web developers to work with them. Only 3% of applicants get accepted to actually work with companies that work with them. That's a really small thing. And remember, when you're looking for work from home work, you're going to be competing most of the time against a very broad spectrum of people all around the world. And this is highly competitive. And frankly, it's a race to zero. If you're doing freelancing, you're going to see your salary, your wage go down unless you really get good at selling yourself. This is just a fact. When you're competing against folks in Romania who are willing to work for $5 an hour doing web development, it's hard. It's hard to compete. And $5 to a person in Romania or $5 to a person.
I have never encountered yet someone who is willing to work as a software developer for $5 an hour. I have seen $9, which is still very cheap. One thing I would say about that is that when you are a developer, your talent really matters. Like, how good of a developer are you? And there's so many aspects into it. So if you are better, you can charge more. If you're not very good, you would have to charge less. And it includes code architecture, code speed, security. All of these things are really important. And a lot of the times the people who hire you don't really know much about them, like when we first hire developers. So it would be really helpful if you could be a person who knows about it and kind of educate them in the interview a little bit about what you know would need to happen, kind of sell yourself through showing them all the blind spots that they have that you can help them fill up. This can be a really powerful self-selling technique. I would be willing to pay more. I am willing to pay more for people who would actually provide me with these solutions completely.
In Hungary or $5 an hour to a person in India is a lot of money that can afford a house, that can afford a very nice style of living. So you've really got to think about where you're going to put your focus when you're going to quit your job and actually work on your own income here. Freelancing is hotter than ever in a post-pandemic economy, but it has its downsides. One being the 20 to 40% cuts taken by talent sites like Upwork and TopToll. Where I make my money is in an industry called affiliate marketing, where I sell other people's products and I get paid commission.
I think now we're getting into the affiliate marketing and there's still like a third of the video left. So maybe this is the money time.
Whenever a product gets sold, I work with companies like Amazon, where I earn 5% of whatever I make from the products I recommend. And I work with a number of other companies such as ClickBank, as well as my own affiliate program that I set up. And we pay out millions of dollars to folks like you and other folks around the world that follow me on this channel per year. So I really like affiliate marketing because I realized I was selling myself on these freelancing websites. And I started getting good at selling myself, but I realized that it would be a lot better use of my time if I was selling products. If instead of trying to sell my time to a company, I was selling a product.
Great point. That is great. That's what I've been saying throughout the video. All of the tactics that he mentioned are selling your time. And that is still keeping you kind of enslaved to this chase of, I have to sell my time to get more money. And the real question you want to ask to change your lifestyle and to change your income is, how can I stop selling my time and build assets? Products equals assets. That's kind of like what he means, but he's talking about selling other people's products. There are advantages and disadvantages, of course.
To people or companies. I'd rather right early in the morning when I wake up, look at my phone and see that I've earned money in commissions. And nowadays I wake up and I've earned over $1,000 every single day. When I wake up, before I even get out of bed in the morning, I've earned more money than I usually know what to spend on the average day. So I really like the industry of affiliate marketing, but there's other industries within the marketing subcategory that you can go into, such as e-commerce or selling products on Amazon, etc. Some of these things are kind of hard to do and cost more money than others, whereas affiliate marketing, I started there because you don't need any money to start affiliate marketing. If you're looking for more information on affiliate marketing, make sure to subscribe to my channel and check out my free traffic methods playlist, which goes step by step, a little more technically into what it looks like to actually do affiliate marketing. Another category.
So I would love to watch his free traffic step-by-step video. Maybe that's the one I should be reacting to. Is this a scam or is it legit? So basically, I would love to try to watch that and see if that is like legit or not, because here he's just selling us his program or platform. I think maybe he has both. He has a program and he has a platform that you can find products to do affiliate marketing for. Affiliate marketing is, truthfully, like he said, you can do affiliate marketing without spending any money in advance and start making money. But the thing is, first of all, when you do affiliate marketing, you get a commission. You don't get the full price. So it depends how much commission the product owner is willing to give you and how much the product is actually cost. So you can make $2 per commission. That's not a lot, but if you make $100 per sale, that's cool. So that is number one. Number two is also how much traffic can you get to this affiliate marketing, to the product that you're marketing for affiliates. Can you get a lot of traffic? Because then maybe $2 per commission is okay because you're getting like hundreds of this a day. But if you don't have any audience at all and you don't have any digital assets that get eyeballs on them, then it's gonna either take a while or cost you money. This is one thing that I think people kind of miss out about affiliate marketing. Again, I don't know what his method is, so I can't speak to that. But I'll just say that when you do affiliate marketing, if you have a social media presence with enough followers, that's a great opportunity for you. Definitely do affiliate marketing. We put some affiliate links in the videos sometimes. And we don't have a lot of followers, so we don't get a lot of commissions from it. That's okay. That's not our main money making, but it takes time to build that. That's what I'm trying to say. If you have a blog that gets a lot of people in it, really good for either affiliate marketing or Google Ads, Google AdSense. You can add it to your blog and make money that way. If you have a Facebook group or a Reddit group or Reddit thread, I'm not on Reddit as you can see, or Discord channel with a lot of people who listen to you and trust you, that is a really good affiliate marketing audience. If you have an email list with high open rate, very good for affiliate marketing. But if you don't have any of these and you're just a regular ass person like me trying to make money online, it's gonna take a while with affiliate. You're gonna have to either build these assets, get people to trust you, follow you, and then market to them, or spend money on things like PPC. I'm guessing he's using ClickFunnels because I see he has the plaque at the back, so maybe he's using ClickFunnels, but you still need to get people into your funnel. The way to get them into the funnel, how? Either through organic reach or through ads. That's the answer. So that is a really important thing to note. And if you're making only $2 per commission, I don't know why I got stuck on the $2, but let's say $2 per commission, but you're paying $1 per click, and then the conversion rate is like super high, 30%. You're not necessarily profitable. Okay, you'll have to do the math. So affiliate it's kind of like a hit and miss. You kind of have a lot of variables that you need to see if it's good for you or not.
Category of work that you can do where you don't have to sell yourself constantly is you can go into stock trading, crypto trading, or real estate. These are unbelievably competitive industries. You really have to niche down and go really deep if you want to make money in these places. I've known folks that make, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month doing stock trading. I have a friend who's made hundreds of thousands of dollars in a week doing stock and crypto trading, and it's totally possible, but it's also a highly competitive field. You really need to get into the jargon. It's not about talking to your friends and seeing what stocks they want to pick. It's really about going deep and being able to do that analysis, the market analysis, the technical analysis, and or just being ahead of the curve and being in the right Telegram groups, the right Discord groups, the right inner circles, right? There's marketing, there's stocks, and then there's real estate. Real estate costs a lot of money to get started in. I have a lot of friends who have made absolute killings by buying and selling apartment buildings and townhomes and doing fix and flips. And, I've made quite a bit of money on real estate as well, but I don't look at it as a income opportunity per se, unless you're very wealthy. And if you're watching this video, you probably don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to plop down. Now, sure, there are lots of programs out there that teach, from people like Dean Graziosi and whatnot, which, by the way, just completely unethical marketing on his point, but I'm not going to go into that. He's in a lawsuit with the FTC right now over selling some sort
Ooh, we got some tea here.
of training program about, how to start in real estate with zero money down. And while it's possible, I'd say it's oversold. I don't know anybody who's started in real estate and actually been successful starting with very little money. If you're watching this, I'd say start building up your income. There's a lot of opportunities with tasks and different task related work. There's a lot of opportunities. You can learn affiliate marketing on this channel, but life is much better once you're working for yourself.
So, really good point about the stock market and real estate. These are areas where if you want to make money, you either need to be very familiar with the market, like the stock market, you have to really know what you're doing, or have a lot of money in advance. And if you don't, then I wouldn't go there on the get-go. I would focus on building assets that are digital because they're so much easier. So you could trade, like you said, you could trade like crypto, but that's pretty volatile. That's kind of like, it's a high risk investment. I wouldn't count on it right now as my money making. You could flip domains. We have a video about it up here. We'll link it. You could buy a domain for cheap, list it for a more expensive price and sell it. Or you could also kind of like do, how there's house, I don't know the word in English. When people buy like rundown houses and then remodel it, renovate it, and then sell it for more expensive, you could do the same with a domain. You could take a domain like fitness calculator, create a fitness calculator, launch it. It's not going to cost you a lot of money, and you can use people from Upwork to do it if you're not a developer yourself. Launch it, put some Google ads in there, maybe some affiliate links, and learn a little bit of SEO, let it create some SEO juice, and sell it for a profit. Or keep it and start making money from the commissions from the ads you've put there. There's a lot of tactics you can do that would easily make you more money. I do agree that if you want to quit your job and you don't yet have the assets to live off of, and you do want to kind of be independent as you work on building these assets, all of these tasks, gig economy platforms, that's great for you. Definitely can use it and build yourself up and make sure you actually continue to get a revenue even though you quit your job. So far, to be honest, I'm not seeing him as a scammer. Again, I think I need to see a video of him breaking down his affiliate program process, like what is his recommendations on affiliate. But all the things he said are valid. Like I think maybe there was some overselling of what he's going to talk about in the beginning. Like I feel like he focused a lot on if you just quit your job, how can you make easy, quick money, and not enough on how can you create sustainable businesses and sustainable assets to make you money in the long term, which is what I would like to see with a video claiming to help you grow and be rich. But I don't see him as a scammer. Like, his advice is solid so far. He is showing the disadvantages of things as well as the advantages, which is what an honest person does in my experience. So the bottom line is he a scammer? No, he's not a scammer. Again, I'm gonna try to find a video, or if you guys have it, link it down below, of him actually breaking down his affiliate strategy, and then we'll know better if he's a scammer or not. So far, seems like legit advice. Is this the best way to become rich and start a business? Not necessarily. I would either do the main thing that I've just mentioned, or build a small micro SaaS product. We have a video talking about it. You can check it here. And if you want, this is the video that YouTube thinks you should watch. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.